Hi there, everybody. This is Lee, and this video is about Judicial Watch. I've been following Judicial Watch for the past year. They were taking lead on certain issues where we didn't find the information in mainstream media about certain things, such as the investigation into Hillary Clinton's private email server, among many other issues. There was information available at Judicial Watch where the mainstream media failed to provide oversight, where our U.S. Congress also dragged their heels. Judicial Watch took the lead. They filed numerous Freedom of Information Act requests and were vigilant in pursuing the documents that they were seeking. They also requested judges to intervene on the State Department to again force release of these documents, to obtain depositions of state staff, to provide that information in form of PDFs, court deposition transcripts, first-hand documentation, primary documents about this entire situation. They informed the public, and the fact that they had to do that because the mainstream media failed in that regard, and they're still failing in that regard. And thankfully, Judicial Watch is stepping up to the plate and maintaining their role as conservative watchdogs who are nonpartisan. That introduction is the lead up to a press release that came out. It was January 3rd. The fact that Judicial Watch calls upon House to retain Congressional Ethics Office. And so, once again, Judicial Watch stepped into the lead position, fulfilling their mission statements of providing oversight on many issues when it concerns our politicians, our political process. And so it was Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton who made the initial statement regarding the proposed change to House rules that would have eliminated the Office of Congressional Ethics. And he had to do that because some of the goings on occurred over a holiday weekend where people were trying to start proceedings and get things accomplished while people were very distracted over New Year's adventuring. And so Tom Fitton was watching. And the follow through is that he sent a tweet letting people know of what was happening. His tweet was, "Poor way to begin draining the swamp," and that was directed to Speaker Ryan. He sent that tweet out on, let's see, I think it was January 3rd. And so that's when liberal media, this says, and Democrats pounced on that, apparently. They picked up the tweet, ran with it, and it became a notion, more well known and understood of what the Republican congressmen were trying to do. In fact, eliminate the Congressional Ethics Office. And the reason why Judicial Watch was so concerned was they were part of the creation of this ethics office along with Nancy Pelosi. So it was a nonpartisan effort for reform. And the fact that that was the first target of congressional Republicans is very disturbing. Very disturbing. And I'm hoping that Donald Trump is paying attention to what this means and how it's negatively impacting him, although he may have had nothing to do with that since it was Congress trying to accomplish this. And Donald Trump has not yet been inaugurated. But I think some of the Congress members are feeling strong because Donald Trump won the presidency. And so some things that they've been hoping and dreaming for to ram through Congress they're feeling strong about it now. Perhaps not really understanding that every single thing they do is actually a reflection on the Republican president, including what just happened with this. Judicial Watch luckily intervened and alerted, us, everyone, of what was possibly happening, stopping a derailment of Donald Trump's impending inauguration with this kind of shady attempt at eliminating ethics oversight. And so people picked up on the tweet, and it became widespread outrage. People started making phone calls to their congressmen, expressing their dislike and distrust of what was happening. And so, according to this press release, President-elect Donald Trump followed Judicial Watch's lead and good sense and made his own tweet about his concern about the changes to the independent ethics watchdog. And so Judicial Watch is acknowledging Donald Trump's good instincts, his ability to read a room and understand the impact of what Paul Ryan almost did and how that might negatively affect his first term of presidency and color everything that occurs during his first term of presidency in a very negative light. So I'm going to leave links to this article, these two press releases by Judicial Watch in the description. Judicial Watch is claiming that they are the ones who were vigilant and watching, and it does appear that they were the canary in the coal mine on this issue, made the issue known and got a quick response from the public, from the president-elect, and then from Congress themselves. But I would say Judicial Watch is a good website for people to visit. Even if you don't agree completely with everything that happens here. I think I'd say maybe 97% of what I see, I can say, hey, thank goodness they are watching and providing this oversight of our political process. They've been very invaluable in many respects this past year throughout the whole election season, but then off season too, watching everything. And helping the public learn from them what they might have used to learn from the mainstream media. We're depending on alternative media now, and that's why people are turning to Judicial Watch. So I'll give them a congratulations, hand claps and finger snaps on that. Good job, Tom Fitton. We'll be watching you while you're watching them, and they're watching us and all that kind of stuff. Good luck.